This is a heck of a gospel on a parish feast day and festival day. In fact, it's kind of a heck of a gospel concluding a whole month of festivals, where we started in Rushville a few weeks ago, Liberty last weekend, and then today, here in Connersville. It's kind of a gospel that makes us question, should we head out to the parking lot after Mass and feast? Should we? And of course, the answer is yes. We should. And we'll get to why that is. But it's good to stop and think about that in light of the gospel today. Some of you may know, here in Connersville about 10 years ago, the downtown churches of Connersville got together because there was no Sunday evening meal offered to the poor of our community. And so we decided about 10 years ago, all the churches downtown, that we would take one Sunday a month. And so St. Gabriel's always takes the fourth Sunday of the month, where we serve the community meal. It's always hosted at First Presbyterian. And today is the fourth Sunday of the month, and we'll send over 80 fried chicken dinners to that meal, and we'll serve the Lazaruses of our town, of our community. But is that enough? Is that enough? Just to send over 80 meals, is that enough? All the rich man had to do, all he had to do, was just take some of the leftovers, have a servant take him out to the porch or the gate of his house where Lazarus was and just feed him. He's a rich man. He could have had someone, he didn't even have to inconvenience himself. He could have just had someone take that food out to him. Lazarus, who's just sitting at the gate, starving, sick, and dying. Would that have been enough, though? The answer is most assuredly no. Charity, generosity, necessary. It's all necessary, but it's not enough. It's never enough just to send food. It's never enough just to write a check. And this gospel helps us see why. It's never enough. Because there's no mercy in it. There is no mercy in it. We need charity, we need generosity, but this gospel is calling us to more than that. Mercy. The rich man, what he was supposed to do, was not just take his food, take his abundance, and give some to Lazarus and share it with him. He was supposed to leave his house, to leave his comfort, to leave his world, and go share in the life and world and misery of Lazarus. To bow down low and to sit with him outside of the house. And you bet, invite him in. As Christians, we talk a lot about mercy. And mercy is a great thing, but I think sometimes we get a little narrow in our understanding of mercy. We think it only has to do with forgiveness and kind of letting someone off the hook. But our understanding of mercy is deeper than that. It includes that, but it's deeper than that. And it comes from a Latin word. Our understanding of mercy comes from a Latin word that we hear time and again in church, misericordiae. Misericordiae, which is two Latin words kind of jammed together, meaning miserable and core, heart. A miserable heart. And it's not that we're called to have miserable hearts. We're not. We're not supposed to be miserable people. But we are supposed to have hearts that are ready to share in whatever is causing misery in another's heart. To have hearts that are willing to bow down low, to go sit with, to take from our own and then go sit with the Lazaruses of our lives. Not simply to give them what we have. That's charity and generosity. That's a good thing. It's a needed thing, but it's not enough. That does not lift people up. To have a true heart of mercy isn't just sending over 80 chicken dinners this evening to First Presbyterian. One of the things I love about our first Sunday dinners, or fourth Sunday dinners, is we have, and today there will be these exhausted parishioners that go over there and serve this meal. And they'll serve the meal from the kitchen. But then they'll walk out from the kitchen, get food for themselves, and they will sit down at the tables of those whom they have just served. And they'll say hello. And they'll ask them what their name is. And they'll say, "How are you doing?" And they'll get to know them. They will open their hearts to the hearts of those they have just served, meeting them where they are at. That is mercy. And why do we do it? Certainly because that is the point of the gospel. But we do it. We have those hearts that are open to the misery of others and to sharing in their suffering. We do that because that is precisely what Christ has done for us. Christ has revealed a God whose heart is merciful, full of it, a heart that is ready to suffer with us, that has left the impenetrable gates of heaven and come down into not only our world but into our lives, and has understood by experience our darkness, has known our struggle, has known our poverty, and embraced it to lift us up from it. And that is why we will celebrate every time. That is why we will have a feast day every year, and we will feast more and more, because that is something worth celebrating. It is not a day of indulging ourselves or being self-indulgent. It is a day of indulging in God's mercy, a mercy that we have known, and we want to share, and we want to celebrate. And we will share it in our parking lot today, and we will share it at First Presbyterian this evening. We have known God's mercy. We have known His charity, yes, His generosity, of course. But it wasn't enough. We have known His heart. A heart that is ready to share in our suffering. A heart that is ready to share in our misery. So to lift us up front. Today, celebrate it, and tonight, go show it. Go show it. Who are the Lazaruses of our town? Who are the Lazaruses of our lives that just need someone to sit with them and open up hearts to share in their life?